Hey Pokè Peeps, so today we're playing with a bit of an unusual team. It's a fan-suggested team, so let's check it out and see what we have. Okay guys, so as you can see, it is a doubles underused team. It's actually really fun and pretty scary to come up against. We have a Toucannon with the Power Herb, Sky Attack, Gun Shot, Tailwind, and Knockoff. Really hard hitter, very cool. Then we have the Florges with a Power Herb as well and Symbolism, Ally Switch, Helping Hand, Moonblast, and Wish. Basically, Toucannon uses Sky Attack, burns its Power Herb, most likely killing whatever's on the other side. If you need a little bit more help, Helping Hand does more damage. And then the Symbolism gives, Symbiosis gives the Toucannon the other Power Herb, so then he can basically use Sky Attack twice, full power, without having to charge up. So that works pretty cool. Then we just have a standard Life Orb Nialgo set, a Steelix. I've been meaning to put Heavy Slam here. I don't know why it wasn't Heavy Slam, to be completely honest. Then we have our favourite Gyarados set, the Flyinium Z one. This time, instead of Earthquake, we've got Crunch. I think it just helped out a little bit more with synergy, that sort of thing. And then we've got a Breloom in the back. Probably a bit of a late game sweeper. It's not overly fast, which is fine though. But it's got the Mach Punch and the Technician there, so it does some pretty decent damage. Okay, so let's see how we go with this team. Alrighty guys, so we've got a pretty interesting team we're up against now. I'm going to lead with Toucannon and Florges as planned. The Regigigas comes in with the Slow King. Now, fairly sure Slow King does get the one that swaps the abilities. So we're going to go for our Sky Attack onto the Regigigas with the Helping Hand on the Toucannon. Slowking most likely going for its blah blah blah. Can't remember what it is. Alright, so we almost kill that thing. He goes for a straight up Stone Edge, which is fine. He gets a crit, which matters, but at the same time doesn't really. We're just going to go for a knockoff on the Regigigas and then a Ally Switch, just in case he was still going to be outspeeding us. But we're all good there. He's got Heal Pulse. And so we're in a pretty good spot here. We've got the Slowking with Slow Start, which obviously isn't going to be affecting it at all. I'm going to go for an Ally Switch as well, and then a Sky Attack into the Blaziken. It's probably going to... Actually, no. I assume a Protect coming out here. So let's go for an Ally Switch, and then a Sky Attack onto the Slowking. No Protect. Okay. That's not what I was expecting at all. Does he take me out? Okay. So, what are we going to go into? Okay. Obviously, we need to send in two things that threaten the Blaziken pretty immensely. So I'm going to send in Steelix and Gyarados here. Rationale is, all I have to do with the Mega Steelix is go for an Earthquake, and with the Gyarados, I go for a Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance, mean will outspeed most things. If Blaziken stays in, it's taking an Earthquake. We're not going to be taking any damage from the Earthquake. So that's why that is happening now. So we're just going to wait for him to make a move. I assume he goes for a Flare Blitz or a High Jump Kick. He's actually just got the Brick Break, which is fine. What's our Earthquake doing? It does kill. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for anything more. He skill swaps Slow Start onto the Gyarados. Now, that is pretty bad. But, now... Oh! Oh, shivers. Okay, so we're going to Gyro Ball the slacking, and then we're going to Z Supersonic Sky Strike the slacking now as well. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. He's Choice Scarf though, so this should do a fair bit. Yeah, okay. And he's still got the Taunt ability. So I'm going to send in Breloom here, and going for a Gyro Ball onto the slacking as well. Gonna go for a Swords Dance here. Yeah, cool. This is gonna work out really well, providing that doesn't happen. Okay, we're in a bit of a pickle. Let's go for Rock Slide. And let's go for a Bullet Seed here. Yeah, this is probably going to be the best case scenario, actually. Toxics the balloon. That's kind of funny that that's doing something. So he's got the... let's go for a Heavy Slam on the Chansey, and then a Bullet Seed again on the Renucleus. So basically, we need him to send in slacking while the Reflect is still up. Sorry, is no longer up, but judging by the Chansey, it's just going to be an Evilite set. And yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle with the Chansey. At least he kind of Toxic Steelix, but we should be able to take out the Renucleus here. We'll definitely be outspeeding that. But yeah, he's taking a bit of time. I think he's sort of realizing that he's in a bit of a pickle, because our Mach Punch will still kill the slacking. So I think switching out the slacking was a bad move. Should have just died. Because now he's got the Slowking and the Renuke all going down to Steelix. And then, sorry, Breloom. And then Steelix can probably live a hit from the Regigigas and just do something. So, yeah. A bit of a misplay on his part. Hopefully he makes a move. I'm going to be quiet until he does. Okay, so he ends up just sacking the slacking. That was pretty funny. And that does a fair bit. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to be Heavy Slamming again on the Chansey and Bullet Seeding the Slowking. Now, so he's swapping back into the Renucleus, just doing some switching shenanigans. He skill swaps Healer onto me, which is fine. Now I've got... Actually no, I don't need to even worry about the Chansey. I just gotta kill the Slowking, which we do perfect. Breloom probably goes down to poison here, and he's just going to start soft boiling. That's fine, but I can just switch in Nialgo, and yeah, it's a bit of a no-win situation for him, unless he just plans to stall for 3 years. But yeah, so that's a pretty cool game. Got to see the strategy. Did some huge damage there. Pretty cool strategy on the opponent's part as well. So let's find another game. Alright guys, so we found a game. I'm terrified of the Onix, but we're leading with Toucannon and Florgius there. He leads with Onix and Cinccino. Okay. So I'm going to Sky Attack the Cinccino and go for a Moonblast onto the Onix. So Cinccino goes down. Onix goes for Raid. Okay. Oh. Alright, but he quits. Okay. That was unfortunate. So that was an interesting sort of set that he was going for there. I don't think he was expecting the Florgius to be able to do that much damage, because that was Yeah. So what he was probably going for was expecting me to attack with the 2 cannon, maybe with Bullet Seed, and then setting up a Tailwind or some sort of speed control with the Chinchina, or Chinchinko, whatever it is. So I kind of see where he was going with, but when there's a special attacker on the field, you just gotta sort of... Sometimes you have to play your strategy, and sometimes you have to avoid your strategy in order to learn from how your team works in a synergistic way. You can't just sort of go, this is my strategy, that's how I'm playing, because not only are you not going to win the games, but you're also not going to learn from how your team works against particular Pokemon or particular teams. So I understand that he was just sort of going for his strat, but I don't think that it was the right move to be making. Anyway, we'll find another game. We'll be back soon. Alright guys, so we found a game. He's missing a Pokemon though, so we're just going to lead with our normal lead. I don't really see where he's going with this team. Maybe a follow me set. This is fine. So I'm Sky attacking and I'm helping handing the 2 cannon. I'm really getting a little bit frustrated with the move Protect. I feel like people are just chucking Protect on because it's a double battle, like there's no actual thought process into the Protect. Again, that's no one's, like, not a problem, it's just frustrating. So, the Bombi coming in here. Now, we just go for another Sky attack, and then we go for let's go for a Sky attack, and then let's go for an Ally switch. Because I feel like the Rabombi might be trying to do something sneaky. I don't quite remember. So it's got Quash, and it just U-turns out. So whatever's coming in is going to die. So Furret going down here. No. Oh, I helping handed last time, that's why I did so much. And let's set up a Tailwind. That's fine. Oh, Coil! That's cool. That's a really cool move on that Pokemon. Let's go for a Moonblast here, and then a knockoff on the Furret as well. So, hopefully the Furret goes for another move, another Coil. We get rid of its Figgy Berry, it foul plays, and it just goes for another Coil. That's fine. Probably going down here. Yeah. So that worked out well. Again, that was one of the situations where someone just over-prioritized their strategy and didn't necessarily think about how they could win the game with the team that the strategy is around without focusing mainly on the strategy. So I think although strategies are cool and when you can play them they're great, but I think knowing when not to and knowing when to is actually a better sort of situation. I'd prefer to be winning games using a team that has a good strategy than losing a game trying to use a strategy that was never going to win. So I think that makes a better player knowing the difference between the situations rather than just going for it because that was the idea at the start of the game. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you should just always play your strategy or if winning's a little bit more important, I guess. Alrighty guys, so hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content. If you did enjoy today's video, check out some of my others. I'm sure you'll like them just as much. Anyways,